When you're expecting a baby, you're likely going to build out a budget for baby gear, and some things you're going to skip out on buying, and some things you're going to splurge. Hey guys, Andrew here with Dad.verb, chatting fatherhood and sharing thoughts on family-related products. These are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. You can skip to whichever time code you want, or you can stick with me because we're going to start with infant car seats. One thing to consider when shopping for car seats is to consider the whole travel system that each brand offers. In many cases, it's going to be easier and cheaper since you don't have to spend more on adapters for strollers from other brands. So for example, we went with the Uppababy Mesa, which we paired with the Vista stroller. Those looking for budget-friendly options, the Britax Be Safe Ultra with the new Be Lively is a perfect daily driver. Same goes for the Kiko KeyFit 30 and the Cortina stroller. Now, I don't think Britax and Kiko have the sleekest design by any means, but I do think that they offer the best bang for your buck while maintaining a reputation of quality and safety. Now, you guys know I'm an Uppababy fanboy, but another personal favorite of mine is the Nuna Pippa infant seat with the Nuna mixed stroller. Now, you can find the Pippa in its original form, or for a little bit more, you can snag the Pippa Lite and the Lite LX, which are the lightest car seats in the market at just around 6.5 pounds, give or take. Now, despite the lightweight, all three Pippas still have top safety standards and come with a load leg to help you with that rebound effect during a collision. The Lite also comes with a built-in dream drape, so you don't have to buy a privacy add-on like a Milk Snob or a Love Bug cover. Now, if you do decide to go with a stroller other than the Nuna Mix, Tavo, Demi-Gros to go with your Nuna Pippa, there are adapters from multiple brands including Uppababy, Bugaboo, Baby Jogger, and a few more. Now, before I move on, I do have to plug Nuna here. Now, for those who live in cities and are constantly getting their baby in and out of ride shares or taxis, I have to say Nuna may be your best bet. I'll do a deeper dive in a future review, but to sum it up, it's a car seat stroller hybrid, and it's the perfect solution for on-the-go parents. Next up, let's talk convertible car seats. Typically, I find most new parents are partial to infant car seats for the newborn stage before graduating to convertibles, but some do jump right into convertibles with newborn inserts. There are so many convertibles that I'm digging here, from Evenflow, the Kiko NextFit, the Nuna Rava, the Cybex Sorona M with that Bluetooth chest clip. You're not gonna go wrong buying any one of those. You're certainly gonna be happy, but because of time, I'm just gonna highlight two that I'm really into. First, the Britax Boulevard and Advocate ClickTight. Now, Britax's ClickTight installation system is arguably the easiest to install, and that's particularly important if this is your only seat and you have two family vehicles that you intend on switching between. For us, it's a major deal, so we love Britax and the ClickTight system. For my full review of the Boulevard, by the way, you can find that linked down below in the description. Go check that out. You can find these Britax seats in multiple fabrics, but I'm really digging the Boulevard and Nanotex. Nanotex is resistant to liquids, stains, and smells, so that is pretty dang handy. The second one I want to touch on is the new Uppababy Knox, and it's Uppababy's long-awaited and very first convertible car seat that's due out in summer of 2019, and it's expected to start around $399. Some highlights for this one include side impact protection pods to help disperse the force in a side impact crash, a shell and headrest lined with EPP foam, a 4-position recline and a 9-position headrest, and a unique feature here, a rear-facing tether that keeps the seat from rotating in a crash. So this feature alone really steps up the safety specs that the Knox is boasting. Travel cribs. So Graco's Pack and Play is by far the most popular travel crib, but people have asked me about alternative options that they might want to consider. And to that, I'm going to put the spotlight on the Guava Lotus. It's compact at about 13 pounds and can support little ones up to 35 inches and has no weight limit since it's supported by the floor. It's almost exactly the same as Baby Bjorn's travel crib, but $100 cheaper, and I think you can snag it for about $189. Coming out soon though, Halo, known for their awesome bassinets, they're coming out with the Dream Nest in January of 2019. So this doesn't just have to be a travel crib, it can also remain built in your room and serve as a bassinet. It's one of the first travel cribs to have a rocking feature, but can also be locked off and stand firm. Now, the biggest highlight here is the mesh mattress. It was designed to be an open air sleep system, so no matter which way your baby rolls, all sides, including the mattress itself, is mesh and breathable, so SIDS risk is presumably reduced. Now, the downside though is that it does weigh a little bit more at around 27 pounds, and pricing is looking to be a bit higher at $249. Speaking of bassinets, let's go ahead and talk about a couple. Now, I will say ours was pretty basic. We went with a Kiko Lulago and we were pretty happy with it. It was an easy 99 bucks. It had those mesh sides and it sat along our bedside for those early months before we transitioned our baby to his own crib. If you really want to splurge though, again, I think you need to look at Halo and their Bassinets Swivel Sleeper Premier. It's designed to swivel right up to your bed while still giving you and your partner all of your bed to enjoy. If you need to care for your little one at night, the sidewall can dip down, giving you easy access without having to hunch over the rail. It also comes equipped with a soothing center, including a nightlight, ambient sounds, and a couple levels of soothing vibration. So really all the bells and whistles on that. And while I'm on bassinets, people ask me a lot about Snoo, which is one of the most innovative pieces of baby tech that you can find. In my opinion, it's not worth that hefty price tag at over $1,000. From the parents I know that have used it, some swear by it, but a surprising number have said that it didn't live up to their expectations, and some reported difficulty in transitioning their baby to a crib. In my opinion, bassinets are temporary. You're only going to use them for the first few months. I would kind of save my money there, but I would splurge on a crib mattress. So when it comes to crib mattresses, there's Newton Baby, Moonlight Slumber, and then there's everything else. And this is where our family settled the first time, and it's totally fine, doesn't really matter. But this is a splurge video. Newton Baby is incredibly unique, and you have to look at the production process to really appreciate it. It's made from a fine plastic polymer that are spun together and wrapped in a washable polyester cover. It's actually been dubbed woven air, and as a result, you're looking at a firm, extremely breathable mattress. In case your baby has a tendency to sleep face down, it won't be as much of an issue. Also, that woven air build helps babies with temperature regulation and keeps them from overheating at night. When it comes to rockers and swings, the 4Moms Mamaroo has to be in the conversation. It's crazy popular, it looks pretty on Instagram, but in all honesty, there's a 50-50 chance that the baby actually likes it. For paying $250, a surprising number of parents that I've heard from have told me that it doesn't comfort their baby as well as they expected, and same goes for my experience as well. So to limit your investment loss, if you really do want to buy the Mamaroo, I would say to buy it secondhand. Note that it does work well for a lot of parents out there, but just be ready if you do find that your baby isn't settling into it. Now, if I had to pick a favorite, I'd steer you toward Fisher-Price's Rock and Play. It doesn't have the sleekest design, but you can find it for about 50 bucks. It rocks the baby, and the parents that we've talked to have loved it. And in the off chance that your baby doesn't like it, just sell it for 30 bucks and you didn't lose that much. Now, I do have to give an honorable mention to the Nuna Leaf. It's a pricey, well-designed side swing like the Mamaroo, but I actually haven't tested it yet. So parents, I defer to you. If you've used a Nuna Leaf, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thanks. So when it comes to high chairs, a lot of parents out there went the route that we did and dropped an easy 20 bucks at IKEA and called it a day. Lots of parents were cool with it, but I will say if you are willing to invest a little bit more in some of the premium chairs, you're getting a few cool upgrades. Namely, the tray top is much easier to remove than that freaking IKEA option, and cleaning it is much less of a hassle. And fun fact, the first product Nuna ever made was the Zaz high chair, and it's a pretty good one. The Zaz has a couple height adjustments, a dishwasher safe tray that's easily removable, and it's actually designed to grow with your little one. As they get older, the arm bar and tray can be removed and it turns into a height adjustable chair. So you're actually getting quite a few years out of this. Whether the jumping cost to a higher end chair is worth it, that's up to you to decide, but I will say it is a lot more convenient going with a Nuna, 4Moms, a Boon, one of those over IKEA. I really do have to highlight 4Moms and their magnetic tray. It really does make for a super cool high chair, and it's the easiest to use beyond anyone else in the market in my opinion. Rounding out the list here, let's talk about bottles. I won't get too into it because bottles are subjective. We tried Dr. Brown's for our baby early on. He just didn't like it, so we settled with the Philips Avent bottles. Avent, I'm not exactly sure. But for baby number 2, we plan on trying out Como Tomo. So looking at a Como Tomo bottle, it's got a very wide base nipple, and that's to simulate the shape of a breast and help keep baby's latch correct. You'll also notice that there are no ridges on the bottle or the nipple like some others, so milk won't get caught in some parts. Also, because of its wide mouth, it's much easier to clean and you don't need special bottle brushes. Also, its soft body is made of hygienic silicone that's BPA free, chemical free, and easy for baby to grip. It actually kind of feels like skin, and I believe that was intentional. Guys, I can go on talking about baby gear for hours, but I'm gonna stop right there. Big thanks to the ABC Baby Expo for hosting me and letting me scope out the coolest baby tech to come out in the coming year. If you found this video helpful, go and smash that like button down there. It looks like a thumbs up. For more vlogs and reviews just like this one, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video and come back for the next one. God bless, guys. Later.